break you out. The lights are going to turn on soon, but not the security. You still have time to get out. And we're most certainly sure you can do it on your own now.
Gearman's research in science center. Subject 5 had breached its cell.
I want my old-fashioned throat-cutting back in business.
Valentino never takes his mask off.
When are we finally back to our assault missions?
Compensation.
Fuck.
Why
Why does your mask here from the circus again? Aren't we all under a fucking jester?
Ladies and gentlemen, Signora e Signori, you all know why you're all here. Today, we have managed to rescue an individual who was trapped and experimented on inside of Gearman City Research and Science Center. Allow me to introduce you to Samuel Woodman, a victim of Cello Rosso red gas experiments. What is this? Some damn opera stage. Do you wonder how he ended up in the facility? Estranzi, working for scum of a president that goes by the name Ryan Connor. Samuel is joining our clan, and will be our helping hand from now on. Ryan Connor has brought nothing but killing machines, torture, and inhuman experiments disguised as happy faces to a land once free of the bloody past. Fortunately, now we no longer have to bear the present, for I, Valentino Gilari, am very proud to announce that there is at last an enough amount of us to officially kickstart our revolution against the demons in human skin. Today will end up in history books as a start of a great change to the world itself. In the end, I am unsure of what we may achieve. Anarchy or not, we will stop Ryan's crimes, bring true justice to the whole city of hometown and its rich, spoiled citizens.
Yes. That's exactly why we're going to ban free speech. Hello?
President Ryan. Officer Lily reporting. Gearman's Protettorate Station. You might want to cancel your plans for hiring a second detective to the Liberta Clan investigation. Does the name Daniel Artman ring a doorbell?
Yeah. That museum owner guy?
Well, there are rumors about several reporters found dead after seeing his lovely museum's insides.
Well, if what the reports say is true, he's a problem to the society.
Since I'm only a Protettorate assistant, do you know of any detectives who might agree to take a trip into Gearman City and solve the Artman case, sir?
Yes, I know someone who can solve the case. He's not the best detective. Neither is he that skilled. But since the well-known detective Larry is investigating the Valentino Gerari case, he might be our only option. I'll call you after I contact him in a few days.
Well, alrighty, I guess I'll talk to you later, sir.
And now for the commercial break you've all been waiting for. Commercial break in 3, 2, 1.
Oh, what a wonderful place we live in. A shiny island treasure in the middle of a post-apocalyptic world. Be proud to be a citizen of this historical region. Make sure to visit both sides of the city. First being fashionable and modern, the other side being artistic and inspiring. Come visit the Great Golden Gear statue, along with the beautiful palaces, or check out the Gearman's Mask Memorial. It's so popular among the tourists. If you're a citizen of the Gearman City, you have a wonderful opportunity to work at the great factories that help us power the region and produce parts for the machinery improvement. Be a part of something really special. Work for the better future. Work for the Central Island.
Job, money, family. Oh well. I guess it's finally time to join the list of losses. Who's got the guts to care at this time of hour? Good night. Who is this?
You better contact William, Derek. I've changed my mind. You are no longer fired, my friend. I got a brand new mission for you.
Oh my god! I will not disappoint again, Mr. Cornell.
The procedure's finished. Get the vegetable back in the garden. They shall now behave accordingly to the law.
Welcome to the Society. Enjoy your stay in the Gearman City!
Okay.
Sorry for disturbing you this early. Mr. Ryan Connor has a new mission for you.
And what is it? Another boring investigation?
Just how you like it. Well organized and well paid. Besides, we're dealing with something way more serious. And, I'll be of your assistance.
Alright, waking up with the smell of rotting flesh in my mouth to hear from you was worth it after all.
So, have you heard about the opening of a new museum in Gearman City? Well, the museum was opened 3 days ago, and several individuals have already complained about the human-looking sculptures in it smelling like dead people. Now, our job is to find out what the actual bloody hell is going on in this museum. I'll get to Gearman City with you in a cruise gear ship. You'll need to report every suspicious thing to me during the investigation, using a small radiophone hidden inside your suit. Hope you're still open for investigations.
Seems like a serious case. Alright then. I'm in.
Great. Meet me near the local gearship station entrance tomorrow at 8 a.m.
Got it. Can't wait to meet this museum artist. Sure does know what real art is. See you tomorrow, Derek. And they say Mondays are never lucky.
There you are. I started to think that you've changed your mind about doing the job.
Of course, I hate being late. But I'm just so good at it, though.
Great. This is just what I wanted.
Richmond meets his old parasite.
Well, that's what you get for making me find out the gearship room all by myself without waiting for me.
Tell him how he's your penny.
You okay, Derek? It's me. Not the devil you're looking at.
What did you expect from being so late?
Whoa! Imagine the view when this ship starts flying!
What are you, a toddler?
Sorry. I'll have a seat. So, about the case. It's about time you tell me what this is all about.
All right. Not a long time ago, there happened an auction dedicated to selling an old, unneeded museum building in Gearman City suburbs. An old citizen of the city named Daniel Artman had won the auction, graciously presenting them his wealth of unknown origin in exchange for the thing. And after decorating his interior with all of his art as any self-obsessed artist would, he started looking for people to hire, guard his museum at night. Of course, nobody wanted to take the job, for rumors about some of his art smelling suspiciously similar to rot flew faster than his looking for hire papers through the wind. However, there was still not a piece of proof that would get him arrested for any suspected murders. Our job is to find out what hides behind Daniel Artman's artworks. Here is one of those night job advertisement papers I've got. You just need to call him and say you will take the job.
So, murder case. Sure missed those. It's about damn time an investigation that serious pops up. Bigger the threat, bigger the payment. Let's see where it goes, and hopefully we can get it done as soon as possible without getting our hands dirty. For now though, let's just sit back and enjoy the view.
You go and do your job while I get to the hotel room I rented. I can't be late before the hotel gets closed. In the meantime, General Grimsat will be broadcasting something on a tourist favorite TV tower. You might want to give it a look if you're interested, as long as you don't bother me.
Mr. Daniel Artman? Am I talking to a Mr. Daniel Artman?
Ah, yes. What do you want?
I'm calling regarding the night job advertisement. Want to take the nighttime job.
Ah, yes, that's great. Now, what is your name? Your age, and do you agree to the job terms?
It's William.
30. I do agree with all the terms and rules provided for the job.
That's him.
Right. Meet me in the Mechanic Art Museum tomorrow at 8 p.m. Make sure to come if you want the job. Can't wait to meet you. You won't regret working at this wonderful museum.
All right. Anything you require brought for the meeting?
Finally, a trustworthy employee.
What a truly marvelous gem. A treasure. That's what our city is, and will always remain to be. Sure, it may not be perfect, but what even is perfection? In every machine, something small always tries to get stuck between its little gears, trying to ruin the mechanism. But the machines get fixed, and so will all our current issues. But that is as long as we keep the nasty, crawling little insects away from the mechanism. As starting from Tuesday, February 18th of 2204, a group of individuals self-proclaimed as the Liberta Clan had started a movement after another successful election of President Ryan Connor, promoting nothing but violence against our citizens, our order, and our island. So help us work our way to the better future. Work for the better future. For the Central Island, my dear citizens. In a dark place we call our world, people would rather consume what's quick and easy to swallow. Is there a way you can chew on for long and enjoy thought? This is why there is no future. Without a single droplet of violence. We will make the pack listen, and we will make their puppeteers pay by exposing the filthy strings they pull on those consuming them. President Ryan's intentions were indeed to cure you, Samuel. But you see, I sure do not tolerate the pre-painted criminal on you. And since every artist needs a blank canvas, we'll have a lot to work on. And after that, the very sacrifice they will be forced into will result in our Liberta! For when united, we become the future. For our impact is enough to make the world shine again. Ladies and gentlemen, so are you ready to turn the lights back on? Are you ready?
Tardigrade, known colloquially as water bear or a moss piglet. A phylum of water-dwelling eight-legged segmented microanimal, sometimes referred to as little water bears, translated from a once existing language to slow steppers. They have been found everywhere, from mountaintops to the deep sea. from tropical rainforest to the Antarctic. Tardigrades are among the most resilient animals known, with individual species able to survive extreme conditions, such as exposure to extreme temperatures, pressures, air deprivation, radiation, dehydration, starvation, you name it. Using the genes of the tardigrade mixed with the powers of the discovered red gas chemicals that occurred after the Great Chemical War, we have created a new fly species, white hairy flies. Hairy flies share the same features as tardigrades, with an additional ability to fly and, of course, a great size difference. The explanation of the red gas chemical's ability to fuse and mutate different life forms is surprisingly still unknown. However, the experiments do work, and with such power, we would even be able to give the same positive abilities as we have to flies or tardigrades to our own selves. It is only a matter of time until people with real powers and more productive value will begin to rise.
Thanks for the fancy new suit. Glad to fit in. And thanks for the address, Mr. Gillardi. That day of breakout, I shall never forget. For you have influenced my rebirth, Valentino Gillardi. Hello, Doctor. Does the name Samuel Harrison Woodman tell you a certain story? Subject 5, room number 7, Gearman's Research and Science Center. You told me that I'll never become human again. Well, Doctor, isn't it human nature to torture others?